Deary me, I hope you never choose to watch me for my guitar playing. I need practice, don't I? I do need practice, and I need to take better care of these wonderful instruments. This one's a Yamaha. It's either a guitar or a motorbike, I don't know, one of the two. But before I went away, I had a little problem with the Raimundo. Very difficult playing a guitar with things like that going on. So the job this afternoon is to do things with that. I might make a cheese cutter or something with it, but yeah, that's the job for the afternoon because I like this guitar, and it should be played and loved and cherished. Right, enough of that. Tea to be drunk. Right, I suspect everybody who has got more than one guitar has got one of these. I am going to completely de-string this, and when I've got it completely de-strung, I'll give it a clean and I'll give it some TLC because it is a good guitar. It's a lovely guitar and I quite like playing it, rather very much like playing it. Now, for those of you that have never done this, these little gizmos save an awful lot of aggravation. You pop it on the jobby like that, and then you can wind it like so, and you can wind and unwind strings an awful lot quicker with one of these than doing it by hand. I am doing it by hand. You know what I mean. How are we getting on there? I never quite managed to do strings the same way twice. The important thing is that they play okay. There we are, that's one of those off. Yeah, what can you do with an old guitar string? Oh, I don't know. I guess you can tie up runner beans with it or something. Now, the other thing that I think is important to talk about is that the strings on a guitar, they are trying to bend the guitar that way, and when you take them off, the guitar is going to relieve itself, and when you put them back on, again you're taking up a tension. So I just think it's good engineering practice. I don't know what luthiers would say about this. I think it's good engineering practice to do it slowly. You don't want to just let all of the tensions go at once, I think. The bad news with restringing a guitar is it will take about a week for it to settle down. When I restring it, it will play, but it will go out of tune very, very quickly as the strings stretch and sort themselves out. If I do it the right way, that will be a lot easier. As the strings settle down and the guitar settles down again. I guess I could just cut these because I don't intend to use them again. I don't know why. I'd actually knotted these. put a very simple sort of fisherman's sort of knot in them. Just quite unnecessary. I do a lot of unnecessary things. Actually, now I remember it, these very small nylon strings on this particular set of machine heads, they didn't seem to want to behave themselves, and I had to tie them. They just wouldn't tension. They were quite cheerfully undoing themselves faster than you could wind them up, which is why I did a sort of fisherman's knot on them. You don't normally need to do that, but I don't know what it was with these particular strings. They didn't want to behave themselves. Right, that's another one off. Makes playing it a lot more difficult. We won't worry about not having enough strings.